I've made a new steam chest for the crossbow prod out of some leftover ply. I've got it supported on, I've made some little stands, just skewers through offcuts of wood. A couple of drainage holes at the bottom end. I've got it on a slope so it will drain. Get the lid on that. Here we are with the steaming in progress and the lid on. See the water's dripping nicely at me, 2 holes at the end being caught in there. What I might do is after this I might try and seal the wood around the holes with something to stop it getting too soggy. It's jacked up so the water runs out. The top slides under this clip and then it's just clamped with a couple of G-clamps, well, toggle clamps that I can take off quickly. The steam pipe fits nicely in there. So yeah, I'll give that, I've got a timer set for 45 minutes. Right, that's it clamped up. It's a bit wobbly in places, but remember this is only a sort of tryout, it's not supposed to be superb. Let's pop it off and see what it looks like. Fair bit of spring back as you'd expect, but overall not bad. I've tidied the crossbow prod up a fair bit. A lot of the bark's popped off it. There's a couple of knots that needed filling. One actually came right through to there once I've cleaned it out. You can see I've filled that. That's a yew peg glued in with sort of epoxy and yew dust. That's just filled with yew dust. The bend's not bad, there's a bit of a kink here, but you just got to bear in mind it's a rough and ready tryout from a scrappy billet, and it's supposed to be like an early primitive Yew Prod. We'll get it back up on the tiller. Right, I've got the crossbow prod at a very low brace. Some tension in there, but you can also see how the string sits above the level of the prod. That's to try and avoid downward pressure on the track or stock or whatever you want to call it. So as I pull it, it may try and flip, so be prepared for all sorts of stuff. Well, that was 70, but sitting down there I couldn't really see what was happening, so I need to get back here a bit more. You know, and there's that sort of that weak point, not too bad. The outers aren't really moving. I think the left limb could work a bit harder. No, it's not a thing of great beauty. I don't fancy taking that back to 100. How far was it coming back? It's about 80, coming back to about 15 inches I think. So basically the prod's a bit on the weak side. Is what it is. As I said, it was only a test piece, and that's the problem with heavy bows, albeit crossbow or war bow. It's difficult to get it anywhere near brace without coming in underweight, because it just feels ridiculously stiff, and this is actually longer than I was aiming for. No, 41 inches is what it is. I might tart it up a bit more. but the implication is that it's already sort of usable with a usable draw length.